Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So, it's been a while since I've done a EDC update slash pocket dump video. I don't think I've done one all summer long. So I figured it was about time to do one. Yeah, for the summer, I've really tried, and I have, reduced the load, lighten the load, carry less stuff on my person, and the only way I did it really is I bought a sling bag, an EDC sling bag, and it was this Tomtac small. I think it's an 8-inch or something. Fit an 8-inch tablet in it. That's how they do it. But this thing's been so excellent. It's gotten stuff out of my pockets. I don't need them in my pockets all the time. They're in here. Of course, I got even more stuff in it than I normally would ever carry. But things that come in handy and stuff. I need to do an update video on the bag. Tell how it's holding up and how I'm liking it and everything. And then I'll probably do a new bag dump video on what I carry in it. But yeah, this has helped me reduce stuff out of my pockets and off my person. And I still carry a ton of crap on my person, to be honest. But yeah, be on the lookout for videos coming up on that Tomtac sling bag. Now, get down to it. Couple things, extra things. My watch. My watch is a Garmin Vivo Active 3 Music. I don't utilize the music feature of it, but everything else I do. Besides like the time and date and stuff, right? Tracks your steps, your heart rate, your activities, running, walking, hiking, all that stuff. So that's awesome. This is an older model. You know, I bought off Amazon refurbished section. Is refurbished, a lot cheaper than a new one. I had to replace my old one. Finally give up the ghost. The battery wouldn't stay charged. But yeah, that's my EDC watch. I have that on every day. Another thing, my keychain setup has not changed. Still have the titanium carabiner clip with a little screwdriver bit holder. This is from Titan Talon Tool Company. I got it from them off Etsy. Lightweight, I like it. Cool looking. This snap ring, split ring. This is a generic silver one that I sandblasted, kind of matched the titanium, right? And then a few items I have on this one. And if you go back a couple years and looked at my keychain setup, I had a ton of stuff on it. And this is all I have. I use these Night Ice locking S-beaners to hold stuff. This was a free gift from Blade HQ, you know, a tiered gift. You spend this much, you get this gift. You spend that much, you get this gift. This was one of those deals, Christmas time or something. But it's actually made by Civivi. That's a little T8 and T6 bit holder. You could probably put any other kind of bit in there you want, but I like those. They're the perfect size, the T8 and T6 for knives. I've used this thing to tighten up pocket clip screws a couple times, adjust the pivots, you know, on a few knives. I just keep that on there. It's small, lightweight. On this S-beaner, I have this screwdriver key. This is kind of more sentimental, but this thing comes in so handy. I've used it so many times over the years. You know, it's a flathead screwdriver. works as a little pry tool. This was my dad's little screwdriver. He had this on his keychain for decades. I've had it for decades now. It's actually a proto, made in the USA. Ingersoll Rand, which he worked for when he was young. Kind of, I think it was like summer help or something. Because he went to a different company, retired from that company, just like I did. I worked for the same company, retired from them. But another thing is my stepfather worked for Ingersoll Rand for decades and retired. Next to it, I have the Olight i1R2. I've had this on my key ring for several years now. You can see it's pretty beat up. Probably due to be charged. I haven't charged it like probably all summer long. So that's on there. And then my key, my truck key. Nothing special. I like this because it's long enough. I can just clip it on my belt loop, let it dangle, or I can shove this down in my pocket so it's not jingling around. So that's my key setup, keychain. Moving on to back pocket. My right back pocket, one thing I usually almost always have is a Gondek EDC hank. I have a ton of them now. I belong to the Hank of the Month Club, so every month I get a hank in the mail, an exclusive one that's not on the website for sale. Perfect size, you know, they fold up nice to carry in my pocket. And why I have these is for the back side, the microfiber. I use that 99 times out of 100 to clean my glasses. I can clean my phone screen, the phone camera lens, knife blade. That's all I use them for. Basically, clean my glasses. I hate having my glasses being smudged up and stuff. So, almost always have one of these things in my pocket. Now, other things in my back pocket could be, it depends. Wallet, let's do the wallet. Sometimes this will go in my back pocket, sometimes my front pocket. Now, depending on the size of knife I have in my front pocket and stuff, you know, that's kind of why it goes to my back pocket. But I've been using all summer long this recycled firefighter sergeant wallet. I actually have four different ones of these. I like this one. It's a little thinner material than the other ones. The other ones are actual like fire hose material. This is, I don't know what material. It's a little bit thinner, right? Love these wallets, especially for the summertime. Holds all my cards I need, money behind this elastic strap, and you know, it's still got good stretch to it. And yeah, like I said, I can feel this in my back pocket's thin. You know, it's not like sitting on a big lump or anything, or it goes in my front pocket. An add-on, an extra thing, because of this, I don't put a lot of cash in there. So when I have a lot of cash, like ones, going flea marketing and rummage sailing, I don't want to pull out a wad of 20s. I have a bunch of ones, and I'm not gonna fold these up, you know, along with my normal cash I keep, shove it in there. I've been using this money clip, which I don't even know where I got. I think I won on eBay a bunch of EDC stuff, you know, odds and ends, and this was part of it. Yeah, sometimes I have a money clip with cash. And what's cool about this is actually I could put a couple of cards in there. It's extra spots on both sides, money in the middle. But I don't carry this every day, only going out rummage sailing or flea marketing. So that's been my wallet. Now I'll probably switch wallets, you know, when it gets cooler out, you know, more towards winter time. I'll go back to the leather bifold I have from Nutsack. I love that wallet, it's nice. So, but right now, all summer long, I've been using that one. Now another thing that'll be in my back pocket, and I used to carry it all the time, so now sometimes I carry it in that sling bag, and that is this note card holder, Oxford note card holder, instead of a notebook. I like to have something to write on. Kind of got annoyed with notebooks, and I saw something, a person's using index cards, and I'm like, that's an idea, and they work out excellent. Use them, throw them away. You don't have to rip them out of a notebook and mess the notebook up. But yeah, I don't know how much this was, $10 or so. Keep a couple cards there to write down notes, whatever, dimensions, video ideas, whatnot. I have like a system where my to-do list, right? That's on the back side of that. You can write notes, then store them in there. Keep extra cards in here. Holds quite a few. I actually have a running list stuffed in there. Movies and shows to watch. Just if I see a preview for a movie or TV show, you know, video about it on TikTok or YouTube or something like that looks good, I'll write that down so I can remember, hey, yeah, that movie looked good. Let's try that. Yeah, little pen loop right there. I carry a Olight O-Pen Mini. The blue one's been living with this since I got it. But yeah, a lot of times this is in my back right pocket, or it's with me. You know, I'm using it, or it's in that sling bag. So there's that. My left back pocket, I really don't carry anything except for my can of Grizzly Snuff, which someday I'll quit and I'll free up a pocket. But yeah, you know, if I'm using a tool or something, I need to do something, and I want to get it out of my hand, I shove stuff in my back pocket. But yeah, that's all I carry in the left back pocket. The right, or the left front pocket, I carry my phone, which I'm recording on. That's a Samsung Galaxy A51 5G. That's a pretty big phone. I don't know the size of it, but it's on the larger side. I carry that in my front left pocket, and next to it, I almost always have a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. For the longest time, I carried the Tinker, and I use these suspension hooks, or you know, I'd switch it in and out. For a long time, I carried the Pioneer X because it's got a big pair of scissors on it, which are awesome. And yeah, nice. Of late, I've been carrying the Huntsman. These are, you know, fairly new to me. The Huntsman. This is a 4-layer knife, a little bigger, a little heavier. Carries fine. I have it on this kind of setup so I can take it off, so the clip and everything's not in the way of using the tools. Or the Compact, which is an awesome EDC knife. I'm not going to go through all these, but this thing has the scissors, the multi-tool, or the combo can opener, bottle opener, and it does work as a can opener. Actually, I was surprised. Wire stripper there, little notch. Parcel hook, which I'm finding to be very useful to me. Corkscrew with the eyeglass mini screwdriver. pretty awesome. The compact comes with that. The little straight pin in the hole there. Toothpick, tweezers, and a little pressurized ballpoint pen. Now, this helps to get something out of my pocket, right? If I need a pen, I carry this with the Olight O-Pen Mini, and I have several, so I throw them in my pocket. But if I have this in the sling bag, not eyeing me, and I don't want to or can't get to that to get a pen, I have this when I have this eyeing me. And I really like carrying a compact. It's cool. Kind of expensive for a 2-layer knife. And yeah, then it's got on the back of that hook, got a nail file. That's been working out good. So my phone and a Swiss Army knife in my left front pocket. Now moving to my right front pocket, that's like my main pocket. I can shove so much crap in my front right pocket, it's not funny. But yeah, couple of things. Well, one thing, I almost always have it in my front right pocket. Sometimes in my fifth pocket of my jeans, the watch pocket, and that is my EDC flashlight, which has been the Rovivon E7. This is what I've been carrying since I bought it. I don't know when I bought it. Now it's been a good 6 months, 7, maybe 8 months. I've had this. Love it. Works so great. I have not really done a video on this. I need to, because it's an awesome EDC flashlight. What can I say without going too great a detail? You got moonlight mode. The high mode is like 700 lumens. So you got, low, medium, and high, plus the moonlight. Has side lights, high, low, UV. It's in lockout mode right now. You can lock it out, and I always lock it out when I drop it in my pocket, because somehow that button seems to get pushed and the side light will be on. But this is cool, rechargeable, but it also has a backup. I'll show that real quick. Pop that clip, turn the head. It takes a AAA battery, so that happens to be a rechargeable AAA. So if you're using it and the internal battery dies, it automatically switches over to the AAA. Now the AAA is only like max 100 lumens, but that's okay. USB-C port, pocket clip. So when I carried this in my main front pocket, I just drop it in. I put it in my watch pocket, I clip it. Clip's reversible, that's why I have it that way. I can take it off, move it, use it on my hat. A lot of times I use the side lights. I'll clip right to my shirt collar, and then I got the light in front of me. Awesome light. That's been my EDC flashlight for quite a long time now. But yeah, that's eyeing me. That's eyeing me all the time. If I'm wearing pajamas, this is in my pocket until I go to bed, and that sits on my nightstand. As far as knives, geez, I don't have any. I could carry any kind of knife, right? I mean, right now I got the Spyderco Salt 2 lightweight knife, LC200N steel, FRN handles, lock back, one hand open, one hand closed. But I could carry any folding knife, right? I have Benchmade, Spyderco, Civivis, Akubi, Tempest knives, Kaisers. I got a lot of knives, so the knife could be anything, and clipped in my pocket. Now, a really big knife, like, I don't know, a big heavy knife, like one of the Damn Designs knives, that's when my wallet might go in my back pocket. But I could either carry a modern type of folder or a traditional. A lot of times I'll carry, a case knife inside this little leather sheath. This is a Rough Rider sheath from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I don't know, $3-4. This is the medium, or this slip. This is a case slip, made in USA. Whatever fits in these, drop it in my pocket. They ride better in my pocket inside a sheath or a slip than just by themselves. And then I just, things get bouncing around and rubbing on each other. Keeps the knives nice. And then, then I have other knives that I'll carry on my belt instead of my pocket. Like this, a case. This is a case trapper sheath, so yeah, I carry a case trapper in there on my belt. I have this sheath that I'll carry something else in. Right now it has the case full-size sod buster in there. This kind of long. It's not heavy, but it's long and hard to carry. I don't like carrying my front pocket. Sometimes I'll shove it in my back pocket. But yeah, I'll belt carry some knives, like a buck and whatever sheath. I got the black ones and nylon ones and whatnot. But I don't carry the 110 hardly ever in my pocket. If I'm using it, instead, continuously starting, stopping, I may shove this in my back pocket. But yeah, I might carry a knife on my belt, which kind of brings me to this. This is a new thing to me. It's the Victorinox Swiss Champ. Now, I don't know, what is it, 7-layer knife. It's a little bit big, too big for pocket carry, although I have taken the suspension clip and S-peener off, put it on this, carried it in my front left pocket. And it's kind of tight when I get my phone in there next to it. So I decided I'm going to use this. Now I saw this setup from Vine Climber, Anine Vine Climber. This is how she did it, so I copied her and I'm liking it. This is a hide and drink horizontal knife sheath, and on the listing it says fits the Swiss Champ, and it does. I like it. So I may have that on my belt, and if I have this, I'm not carrying, most likely I'll never carry another one, like the compact. That'll be out of my pocket, and this will be on my belt. So that's an option I've been doing. Or sometimes, even this one, with all the tools, I don't know, it has 33 functions or something, and it does have pliers, small pliers. It's kind of cool. Saw, screwdriver, scissors. This thing's got everything. But it's Swiss Army knife, light use. It's not for heavy use. I don't think this is gonna do it, or I want a multi-tool on my person, you know, a bigger, heavier used tool. I will carry a Victorinox Spirit X. This is my favorite multi-tool. Awesome multi-tool. Now, I don't carry this every day, but if I'm, depending on what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I'll be doing, I'll throw this on my belt so it's eyeing me. Otherwise, in that Tomtac pouch, I have my Leatherman Wave Plus living in that. I have the little bit tool set, the L wrench and the bits I keep in there. I don't have the corkscrew or the eyeglass screwdriver in this pouch. So I just swapped over to this Skimph pouch. This is what I actually, when I carried the Leatherman Wave all the time, I used this pouch. I liked it better. I like this better than the sheath that comes with the Spirit X, the brown leather one. I mean, I just switched over to it. I may use the other sheath or pouch, but yeah, some options. You know, I got options, lots of options with the Swiss Army knives, right? I have quite a few now. Multi-tools, I have options for multi-tools. Man, I have options for knives, right? But that's why I've been carrying. Some things are absolutely everyday carry. Some things are, I guess you could say, this day carry. But just because the particular knife changes doesn't mean I don't always have a knife. And yeah, guess that would do it. Kind of a long video. Hope it was fun. I guess that would do it. So do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, and until next video, bye.